Tired legs, slower steps, a struggle to stand up and or keep your balance. If you're over 60 and your legs feel weaker than they used to, you're not imagining it. You're not alone. And you don't just have to accept it. Here's something most doctors don't say loud enough. Weak legs aren't just part of aging. They're a symptom, and in many cases, they point to something fixable. New research shows that certain vitamin deficiencies, yes, simple missing nutrients, could be silently draining your strength, especially in your lower body. But there's good news. Studies also show that the right combination of vitamins can support your muscles, improve balance, and even help rebuild strength in your legs naturally. So in this video, we're breaking down the top 3 vitamins that help rebuild weak legs after 60, based on real science, not hype. And you'll learn exactly what they do, how they work, and how to get them safely into your routine. Let's get started. Here's what the science says. Once you pass age 50, your body naturally starts losing muscle. And for many, it speeds up by age 60. This process is called sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest reasons seniors feel weaker, especially in the legs. In fact, studies show that people over 60 can lose 1 to 2% of muscle every year. That's not just about feeling tired, but it affects your ability to walk, stand, climb stairs, and live independently. And unfortunately, the legs are often hit first, but sarcopenia doesn't happen in isolation. Along with age, your body also becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, especially vitamins. This creates a perfect storm: weaker muscles, and fewer resources to repair them. That's where nutrition becomes a powerful tool. 3 vitamins in particular, vitamin D, B12, and B6, have been shown to directly support muscle strength, nerve health, and recovery. They won't replace exercise or protein, but they act as critical support systems. Without them, even the best efforts can fall short. With them, your body can better respond to movement, rebuild tissue, and maintain balance. So if your legs feel weaker than they used to, it's worth asking, are you missing something that your muscles need to stay strong? Let's look at the first one. This information could make a real difference in your life or someone you love. So if you find it helpful, tap that like button or share it. It helps more people stay strong, informed, and independent. Now, let's talk about the first essential vitamin for rebuilding your legs: vitamin D, the foundation of muscle strength. Vitamin D is more than just the sunshine vitamin. It's a cornerstone of muscle strength, especially for your legs. Studies from the National Institute on Aging and Transparent Labs highlight this. Low vitamin D is strongly linked to muscle weakness, slower walking speed, and a higher risk of falls in older adults. It even plays a role in skeletal muscle synthesis. That means it helps your body create and maintain muscle fibers. One study on PubMed ID 35776 showed that seniors who improved their vitamin D levels had better balance, fewer falls, and greater lower body strength. So, how does it work? Vitamin D helps your muscles absorb calcium, which improves muscle contractions. It also supports protein synthesis and neuromuscular control, the coordination between your brain, nerves, and muscles. But here's the problem. Most people over 60 are low in vitamin D. Why? Because as we age, our skin makes less of it from sunlight, and we often spend less time outdoors, especially in colder seasons. Let's go over how to get more safely. Option 1. Sunlight. Spending just 15 to 20 minutes outside, a few times a week, can help. But it's not always enough, especially if you wear sunscreen, live in the north, or stay indoors. Option 2. Food sources. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are excellent choices. So are fish liver oils and fortified foods like certain milks and cereals. Option 3. Supplements. Vitamin D3 is usually the most effective form. For adults 51 to 70, the recommended daily intake is 600 IU. For those over 70, it's 800 IU. though your doctor may recommend more if you're deficient. But please be careful. Taking too much, more than 4,000 IU daily, can cause harm. It may lead to nausea, kidney issues, or calcium buildup. That's why it's always best to get your levels tested and follow medical guidance. Bottom line, if your legs feel weaker, your balance feels off, or you've had a recent fall, vitamin D could be a missing piece. It's not a miracle, but it is a foundation. And in many seniors, it's the first place to look when rebuilding strength. Coming up next, the vitamin that powers your nerves, red blood cells, and energy, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12, nerve support and muscle activation. Let's move on to the second vitamin your legs can't live without, vitamin B12. This one's all about nerve function, oxygen delivery, and energy, all of which are absolutely essential for strong, steady legs. Vitamin B12 helps produce red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. No oxygen, no energy, no endurance, no strength, and it also protects your nervous system, including the nerves that control your leg muscles. Without B12, the connection between your brain and your body gets weaker. That can lead to numbness, tingling, or even muscle weakness, especially in the legs. In fact, researchers from Body Logic, MD, and the National Institute on Aging have found that vitamin B12 deficiency is one of the most common causes of fatigue and muscle weakness in older adults. And it's easy to miss because symptoms show up slowly, like feeling off, weak, or tired all the time. Now, here's why it matters for people over 60. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing vitamin B12 from food. Some medications, like acid blockers or diabetes drugs, can make it even harder. That's why B12 deficiency is especially common in seniors, even if your diet seems fine. So how do you get more? First, through food. Vitamin B12 is found mostly in animal products, like beef, chicken, eggs, fish, and dairy. Some cereals and plant milks are fortified with B12, which can help if you follow a vegetarian or vegan diet. Second, through supplements. You'll see B12 as pills, sublingual tablets, or even injections if levels are very low. Always talk to your doctor about what's right for you. A quick note, B12 is water-soluble, so your body pees out the extra. That means it's generally safe. But high-dose injections can cause rare side effects in some people, like swelling or nausea. Again, professional guidance is key. If your legs feel heavy, numb, or tired, don't ignore it. Vitamin B12 could be the missing link. Vitamin B6, muscle repair and endurance builder. Now let's talk about our third key player, vitamin B6. This one is the quiet worker, the behind-the-scenes vitamin that helps your body use protein, build muscle tissue, and keep going during activity. Vitamin B6 helps your body break down amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. It also supports red blood cell production, which means more oxygen for your muscles during movement. And it plays a role in the creation of neurotransmitters. Those are the signals that tell your muscles to contract and respond. In other words, B6 keeps your muscles fueled, repaired, and responsive. That's why it's often linked to better endurance, faster recovery, and overall muscle health. Especially important when rebuilding weak legs after 60, research cited by Body Logic MD and the National Institute on Aging confirms this. Low levels of B6 can lead to sluggish muscle repair, reduced stamina, and even mood changes. Now, how do you get it? Food first. You'll find B6 in chickpeas. In fact, just 1 cup of chickpeas gives you over half your daily needs. Other great sources: bananas, potatoes, fortified cereals, and fatty fish like tuna and salmon. Supplements are an option, especially if your diet is low in whole foods. But here's a caution. Too much vitamin B6 over time, usually from high-dose supplements, can actually cause nerve damage. That's why experts recommend staying within the recommended daily limit. And avoiding megadoses unless your doctor advises it. So, what's the takeaway? Vitamin B6 isn't as flashy as vitamin D or B12, but it's just as important. It's the vitamin that helps repair the muscle you're working to rebuild and gives your body the energy to keep going. Let's zoom out for a moment. You've now heard how vitamin D supports muscle strength, how vitamin B12 supports nerve function and oxygen delivery, and how vitamin B6 supports muscle repair and endurance. But what makes them powerful isn't just what they do alone, it's how they work together. Your body needs all three to function well. Think of it like a three-legged stool. Take away vitamin D, and your muscles lose strength. Remove B12, and the nerves stop communicating. Skip B6, and your muscles can't rebuild properly. That's why these three, D, B12, and B6, are considered the core support team for older adults trying to stay strong and mobile. And here's something even better. They're not hard to get. With the right foods or smart supplementation when needed, you can build them into your day safely and naturally. Coming up next, we're going to tackle a few common myths about vitamins and aging, and share how to avoid the biggest mistakes people make when trying to fix leg weakness with supplements. Before we wrap up, let's clear up a few common myths and mistakes people make when it comes to vitamins and muscle strength. Myth number 1, if a little is good, more must be better. Not true. Vitamins support your health, but they're not like fuel in a gas tank. Taking too much can cause problems. For example, too much vitamin D over 4,000 IU a day can lead to calcium buildup, nausea, or kidney issues. Excess vitamin B6 over long periods has been linked to nerve damage, especially from high dose supplements. So the lesson is this: more isn't always better. The goal is to get the right amount, not the most. Myth number 2, vitamins alone can rebuild your legs. That's a half-truth. Yes, these vitamins play a critical role, but they're part of a bigger plan. To truly rebuild strength, your body also needs enough protein, regular resistance-based movement, good hydration and sleep. Think of vitamins like construction workers. They help repair and maintain the building, but without the bricks and blueprints like exercise and nutrition, there's no structure to hold up. Finally, always talk to your doctor before starting supplements, especially if you're on medication. Blood tests can help you figure out exactly what your body needs and what it doesn't. Let's take a moment to review what we've learned today. If your legs have been feeling weak, if walking feels harder than it used to, if you've noticed yourself slowing down or feeling less steady, there's real science that can help. We looked at 3 powerful vitamins that support strength and stability. After 60, vitamin D, the foundation of muscle strength and balance. It helps your body absorb calcium, support muscle fibers, and reduce the risk of falling. Vitamin B12, essential for nerve health and oxygen delivery. It helps your muscles receive the signals and energy they need to function. Vitamin B6, vital for muscle repair, recovery, and endurance. It helps your body use protein properly and bounce back from physical activity. Together, these vitamins create a support system for your legs, helping you move with more strength, stability, and confidence. And the best part? They're safe, accessible, and natural when used wisely. But remember, this is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly rebuild weak legs after 60, you also need protein, gentle resistance movement, and daily consistency. Even small improvements can add up over time. So, be patient with your body, give it what it needs, and celebrate every little gain, every extra step, every easier motion, every bit of strength returning. You're not too old, and it's never too late. Thanks so much for listening today. If you found this helpful, go ahead and tap the like button or share it with someone who could use a boost. And if you want more science-backed health tips made just for folks over 60, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Feel free to drop a comment below We'd love to hear your thoughts or answer your questions. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and take care of those legs. You've got this.